We have an update on the LeBron-Nick Saban beef. Now, if you remember, LeBron is unhappy with that recently released Alabama web series called Shop Talk. It's players, coaches, they're all talking football in a barbershop. LeBron feels it's too similar to his own uninterrupted series that's called The Shop, where basically it's the same thing. The verbal sparring continued yesterday. Have a listen.
LeBron James is a great player. There's been at least 20 barbershop type things I've seen on TV. I didn't know anybody owned that. I didn't even know he had one. I'm sorry that anybody could be offended by something that we were just having fun with, and I enjoyed it, and we're going to continue to do it.
I respect him as a coach, but I'll be damned if I'll allow someone to use our platform or try to do the same thing we're doing and just think it's okay. So the lawyers will figure it out.
This is
Flex, bro.
Oh.
Is it real? Does he own the idea of a barbershop
No,
show?
like any barbershop you go into in Manhattan, the Bronx, or wherever, you're going to see people in the barbershop talking about sports. This is another version of rich people problems. You got the biggest voice in college football in Nick Saban, the biggest voice in the NBA, and now they're going back and forth. And in the end, I don't think anything is going to come up.
But also, I want to show Nick Saban something. LeBron James is more than just a great basketball player. He's actually a mogul.
That's fine.
And a philanthropist as well, and he's really intelligent. And I understand when you feel like you created something.
Right.
You hate when you feel like somebody
Right,
else
but is
just
that not
rides
the
your
problem
wave.
here? Like, we don't have to toot his horn all the time. We know he does a lot of great things, but in this
But he
particular
didn't create
case,
the barbershop.
he didn't create the barbershop idea.
That's why he said the lawyers are going to
So
figure it
that's the
out.
problem. I
But
mean, coming to
ultimately,
America,
I
sue
don't
everybody.
see this very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't you
Coming
think?
to America reference. That's such a
You
classic.
act like that's not a movie we've all seen.
It's a classic. Some
know,
people
but you're
haven't
like-
seen it.
I'm done with you, Jalen. Take the third hour
But
off.
here's what I like LeBron did. Let the lawyers figure it out.
I mean, he's angry.
I got my bread, Greenie. I'm going to let the lawyers figure it out.
I understand that. I'm just confused. What are the lawyers going to figure out? I get it, but what proprietary interest does he have in that? It's been done forever. It wasn't even new in Coming to America, and that movie was made when I was a kid. So I'm confused by what it is he thinks he has the right to. That's the part I need to have someone explain to me.
Well, I guess the lawyers will explain it to us at some point.